Shakti Shiva Tarot for another read. So, how are y'all doing today? I don't know. Anyways, I was just literally laughing at myself. And I was just thinking to myself, it's really important to be able to laugh at yourself and not take life so seriously. And I don't know what it is about the beach and the ocean that brings out the inner child and my want to play. And yeah, it just you can't really take much seriously when you're out at the beach. And although I have work to do and I always come here with intentions of getting work done, it's I just laugh at myself because I have the best of intentions, but then I get out here and all I want to do is play. Anyways, okay, we have the Eight of Cups. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's get into this energy. Okay, so, a Divine Masculine on the table. King of Wands, fire sign, doesn't have to be, but heavy Leo with the lions there. We have two lions. Maybe lions are specific. Been feeling the Egyptian vibes. But also here... the Eight of Cups is the need to walk away from something. So this King of Wands is walking away from superficial situations, superficial things, people. Yeah, they are going into retreat mode, healing themselves. This is because there's a want to heal the connection. Yeah, they are starting with themselves. Look, their energies were all over the place. Seven of Cups, too many options, too many paths. If you look really closely, there's 7 cups here, and in each cup, there's something different going on. This one by himself. This one, there's 3 people. This one, there's just 2. This one, there's 4. This one, there's more. It's this person was, I feel had a lot of options. Oh, look at that. 4 of circles. So we have 4, 4, 7, 8. 2 4s on the table, 4 of Pentacles. This is, was not able to let go of something, and potentially people, addictions, addictive places, environments that were, no longer serving their highest purpose. Walking away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving their highest purpose. So now they're kind of in this place of healing and retreating and meditating. Wow, look at that with the sun illuminating. The sun steps in to illuminate all of the darkness. Wherever there is darkness, wherever the light cannot replace the darkness will remain, but the light will come in to fill up all of those gaps. And the sun comes in to illuminate. I feel like this is illuminating the things that we need to walk away from. The environments, the people, the energies, the beliefs, the way of life. Things that are no longer serving or benefiting us. There's a need to walk away from these things. And I think that when we're in that 4 of Swords energy, we have the time to disconnect and realize what those things are. Yeah, because there's a need to bring balance, a balance to life, a balance to your relationship, a balance to this connection, because there is a purpose. There is a North Node future purpose here. And I love the colors here and how matching they are. So we have heavy Leo with the sun coming out, but this is definitely a Divine Masculine. It doesn't matter if they're a Leo or a fire sign. We also have air sign here, heavy. there's a need to choose wisely. And I feel like this masculine has chosen to walk away from these things that are no longer serving their highest purpose. Libra, we look to our lives to see what is no longer in alignment with our truth, with who we've become, with who we are becoming. We have 12th house Pisces, Mercury, Virgo, and Gemini messages. Dignified strength, which reminds me of the strength card, which is also heavy Leo. And then solar calm, clarify. And I love the matching colors here as well. So there's messages coming in. It could be literal messages, written messages, phone calls, conversations, text messages, incoming messages of some sort. But it also could just be receiving messages from this meditative state, right? We saw the Four of Swords being in a really pulled back meditative state, maybe receiving messages through there. But I also, there's heavy healing here. But I also do feel like this is communication that will bring healing. There is a need to be strong, courageous, bold. Speak your truth. Because I feel like this truth, it's speaking this truth in a very calm demeanor, a calm way. It doesn't need to be explosive. I feel like this is about this truth, even if it's something that might create a little bit of tension at first or might make you nervous to speak, it's going to bring clarity into this connection. Beautiful. Wealth. The golden path is always rewarding. Number 9. This is citrine. So maybe for some of you, you wear citrine or you need to buy some citrine. Citrine, I don't know. Whatever. It helps bring abundance, especially financial abundance, like material wealth, like finances. But it does help bring abundance in all forms. And it kind of reminds me of the color of honey and the honeycomb, sweetness. Yeah, that's funny that I was saying that because 29 came out and it's forgiveness, conscious acts of kindness. And she here has a clear quartz. So crystals maybe are very specific to you or, getting crystals for your chakras. I used to do a lot of oh my God, I freaking love this card. And I haven't seen it in a while because I haven't used this deck in a minute. Fountain of Youth, number 18. Age does not exist when you are timeless. So I feel like this could be, this could signify an age gap. Or for some of you, maybe you are in your more experienced, seasoned years. You see this person, she's got like white frosty hair. So it maybe for some of you, you're worried that, because you're in your more seasoned times of life that your time is running out or that you might not be able to, it's like worrying about your beauty deteriorating. Or for those of you who want to have children and babies and maybe you're getting into your older years, you're worrying that you're gonna not be able to. This is telling me there's no need to worry here because this is something that has already been co-created for you. You have already chosen this path and it's just about remembering and allowing yourself to receive this information. Wow, que lindo. I like blue and yellow. Wow. Dream catchers, butterflies, stained glass windows, rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. I feel like there's definitely a need to forgive yourself, forgive your person, forgive anyone who has harmed you in the past. We have remember your identity, you can do it. healing, separation, go within. Yeah, and wow, I love this. Forgiveness is what is going to heal this separation. And that's why I say start by healing or forgiving yourself. You know, forgiving yourself for not seeing the red flags, forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be harmed in the past, for not acknowledging your inner child, for not for abandoning yourself, for betraying yourself, right? We forgive ourselves first. But look at this. We have it's like the divine masculine and the divine feminine, masculine and feminine, the king and queen. Masks are coming off because you are remembering your identity. And it starts with forgiveness. There is a rebirth happening. Masculine twin releasing lower self. This is beautiful. And we did see that with the King of Wands that came out. The masculine twin is being highlighted here. All right, let's get into some clarifying tarot. Forgiveness is needed. So maybe for some of you, the communication or the message is going to be about an apology from your divine masculine. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 2 of Cups. This is your soulmate. This is your perfect partner, your perfect match, your perfect life companion. And you saw, wow. But it has been suspended. It has been put on pause, on hold, on delay. Why? Because we saw this person had too many options. You know, the King of Wands is very attractive, very sexual, very charming and charismatic. And this person could have had a lot of charm, could have had a lot of suitors. People after them, I'm not saying that they were entertaining any of them, but maybe for some they were. And this is why the forgiveness card is coming up, because there's a need to forgive. That the fact that this person may have had multiple suitors and many options and didn't know how to balance. And, you know, this is like time management. And I can hear the divine feminine already being like, this is simple time management skills, bro. You know, like learn how to manage your time. And I feel like this is what they are learning. Maybe the fact that, you know, I feel like you are the sunshine, the light in this person's life, especially when they're feeling lost and confused. They look to you. So I feel like this person is inspired by you, and they recognize that there's only one cup. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. There's only one cup. There's only one cup they want. There's only one cup that fulfills them. There's only one cup that was perfectly made for them. And that cup is your cup. But there is fear here. Do you see how this person has this alligator, this shadow entity attached? This is literally what the reptilians do on an energetic level. If you know, you know. They mount, they attach themselves like this. And so maybe you are your person. I feel like this is your person. And this is what they need to heal, right? With the energies scattered like this all over the place, guess what? Yeah, of course you're going to get attachments. Of course you're going to get entities that want to suck the life out of you. And this is the realization that this divine masculine has to come to on their own. This is the spiritual awakening that this king of wands is having. They're walking away from the superficial places, environments, peoples, and beliefs that were keeping them in fear, keeping them attached to this reptilian energy that is harvesting off of them. They've chosen. They see their divine cup. They see you. You are the sun to this person. You are the moon. You are the sun, the moon, and the stars. Wow, this is so beautiful. And this person is finally having this realization. Wow. But they have been going through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering because of this. There's like fear, anxiety, depression. This person is not sleeping at night wondering Have you lost faith in them? How are they going to... Ooh, and you know, if they are attacked, if they do have this shadow energy that's harvesting off of them, this is about this divine masculine needing to step into their sovereignty. Because if their energies are everywhere and they are not sovereign, this is how these energies and these entities attach to you. We have to become so sovereign and clean and aware of our own shadow. And I feel like that's the awakening this person is having. This is the balance that this person is trying to create. The sun is illuminating this within this person. But look at this, the Seven of Cups again, and it came out in the reverse with the Judgment. This person, through this time of separation, of going through these lower feelings, it's like this mental prison that they have put themselves in. They're healing themselves from this. But in this mental prison that they have put themselves in, with these shadow entities attached to them, they have chosen to now allow, like I said, there's something about you being that beacon of light, you being like, they recognize you are the one. And because of that recognition, this person is choosing their own sovereignty, choosing to walk away from these options, these toxic places, these toxic people, these toxic beliefs, cleaning their vessel, meditating, cleaning and retreating and clearing their own energy, clearing their chakras, literally forgiving themselves. And it's all being done with the divine resurrection. We have the Judgment card here. This is the rebirth. Did we not see that? The rebirth, the resurrection. Where did we see that? The rebirth, the rebirth, the rebirth, the rebirth. Right here. 2 cards of rebirth. Being woken up from the slumber of these false masks. Wow, you can do this. The divine masculine is releasing their lower selves. They are walking away from those toxic energies. They are forgiving themselves. They are literally relieving that they are becoming more sovereign. They are relieving themselves from these lower entities. They are becoming more sovereign. They are literally going through a massive rebirth. Why? Because you have illuminated something within them that they now recognize that there's only one cup, and that cup is you. Wow. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I don't have my cow ride. But maybe next time.